One of the common problems that I see with the Scrum Masters when I talk to them is my team doesn't do what they're supposed to do. So we have to do it end of the day. And we don't know how to make them do these things. I see these a very good coaching opportunities to coach Scrum Masters. And I ask a couple of questions to them. The first question that I ask them is, what do they understand of the situation? Sometimes the Scrum Masters just pretend to be a victim there without really understanding the cause of the problem. Do they really understand what's so wrong which is leading to this? Or just complaining, being considering themselves a victim of the team which they have to work with? The second question that I ask to them is uh, what they have done about it, so that they can look back whether they have really taken some concrete actions about it. And if they have really taken the concrete actions about it, then they need to understand what is so which is not working. And that's where my third question comes to them is what is so differently they've done which can yield the result. Based on the discussions with them and various insights and patterns which emerges, I can certainly talk about a couple of tips, which is what I intend to do in this session. Hi, this is Ajit Singh here. I'm an International Coach Federation credential coach, experienced agile coach, experienced scrum master, project program manager, test manager. I'm going to share 3 tips in this session which can help you to deal with this kind of situation where your team doesn't do what they're supposed to do. The number one is understanding whether your team really understand the meaning of the self-organization. Do they really understand the boundaries within which they are supposed to do the work, the activities, the processes that they are supposed to own, and what is the role of a scrum master in the team? If that very basic thing is not clear, that is your starting point, right? Which is where you need to set the expectation with the team so that it gets into their nerve, their mind, that it is us who has to take care of these things. For example, simple example, Jira updates on a day-to-day basis, so that Scrum Masters can stay away from these activities. Second is Scrum Master pursuing them as and when he sees that the things are not working, right? Maybe the team is got busy, which is very often. Maybe the team is not understood the processes which they set up for themselves. Maybe team is just ignoring, considering it a less significant activity. But in the agile setup where they work in a 2 weeks iteration, everything is so important because everything is so interconnected and has a cascading effect. So in that case, persuasion has to come from the Scrum Master in terms of coaching the team, asking those questions which makes the maximum impact during the different events or opportunities. What is so stopping them to self-organize around certain activities which they're supposed to do? What is that they can do? Whose help they need? What is where they're stuck? And when this kind of conversation starts with them, this reminds them that yes, this is something owned by us, and sooner we get rid of it, sooner we perform it, better we are placed, because end of the day the expectations are set with us and we have to take care of it. The third thing that the Scrum Master can do is to stay away, right? To not get carried away in the moment, to do the things which he is not supposed to do just because he has to look good as a Scrum Master for outside parties, say stakeholders, client, or management, but holding the space so that he can exercise that patience and strategy when the team is made to think, made to work on the things which they are supposed to own. And he can always go back to the other parties who sees this as a problem with the Scrum Master, as what is the Scrum Master's role. He can take the help of the agile coaches or as a leadership to understand his perspective and how he's trying to tune the team which is still growing up and trying to build a good team out there. When these 3 things happen gradually and with patience, you will see the magic start happening. Team would realize that This is what they are supposed to do, how they are supposed to do, and then it will become their part of their daily act and mindset. What kind of challenges that you face on the similar lines when you are a Scrum Master? How are you dealing with these? What kind of similar problems that you would like to discuss with me? Do you have anything that you want to discuss with me? Feel free to book a session with me in the description where I have provided my calendar link. Feel free to share your experiences, your feedback about this session. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned.